Now for a look at your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.
At least 6 people are dead and nearly 40 others are injured after more than 24 tornadoes were spotted in western Tennessee yesterday. Officials there are still trying to assess just how much damage was left by the storm. The system now continuing to the East Coast, putting millions under a flood threat.
Lodi police have now made 2 arrests at a deadly shooting on Hale Road. It happened back on November 25th. The department says a 15-year-old from Delhi was booked into juvenile hall for murder. A 30-year-old from Lodi was also identified as a co-conspirator in the shooting. That man, Alberto Valentin, was arrested after a traffic stop.
A 17-year-old was arrested in a downtown Sacramento parking garage after reports of a shooting there last night around 11 p.m. Police say there were no victims reported in the shooting, and officers used a drone to find the suspect.
A man in his 20s was arrested on DUI charges after a deadly crash on eastbound I-80. It happened just after midnight last night. CHP says the man crashed his car into the back of a 60-year-old man's car. That driver died at the scene.
PG&E is working to repair a power pole in Amador County after a car crashed into it near Ridge Road and Running Gold, according to Amador Fire. They say no one inside the car was hurt.
The owner of the Sunset Theater in Lodi now looking to sell it. The owner says it's because of family commitments. Reporting by ABC 10 from 2020 says the venue would take about $5 million to renovate.
Sacramento fire crews were able to save most of an art studio on 24th Street. This is near Sac City College in Curtis Park. The department says no one was hurt. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
A 12-year-old boy is now getting credit for saving his classmate's life. He could see his classmate choking and use the Heimlich maneuver to help him breathe again. Both boys learned how to do it in class the year before.
2 Americans are in custody, accused in the killing of a Canadian businessman and his wife. Both of their bodies found inside a burnt car near a Caribbean resort last week. Local media on the island saying this could be connected to a property dispute. Police have not released a motive in their deaths.
2 panda cubs born in Berlin are both headed back to China. The cubs are now 4 years old and will be flown back to the Chengdu Panda Base. This comes just months after China recalled many pandas at zoos inside the United States.
And that's a look at your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.